Welcome to the opening day of 2020, with the defending World Series champions, the Seattle Mariners, hosting a 4-game series against the Cleveland Indians. And here are my stats against the Indians. 2 home runs against Corey Kluber, 1 for Melvin Bruno, 3 for Jose Vaccaro, Kyle Crockett for 1 home run. Wow. This is just great.
Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Players Spotlight. Jason Lundgren is our man to watch. And we get a good look at him there from a few moments ago as he was presented with his well-deserved AL MVP trophy. A great moment in his career.
Well, he really deserved this award too, man. Some years, there's really a debate as to who should have won, but last year, I think the majority of people really believed that he was the most valuable player in the American League. I mean, he put up some really impressive numbers, and without him, I think his team would not have been the same. Yeah, and hats off to him, guys. But you know what I'm really excited about? Seeing if he can repeat as MVP. It's tough enough to win it once, but it's really ridiculous if he can go back to back. We're just going to have to wait and see if he can pull it off.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Seattle Mariners. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians. As their order here this afternoon will look like this.
Thomas Cano still on the team? Wow.
And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And the Mariners defensively would look like this behind him. Jason Lundgren gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Hit hard on the ground to short.
Oh.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Mariners come up.
Where's the World Series banner?
We played an inning in Seattle, no score.
Oh, wow.
Jason Lundgren stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. From the belt, the pitch.
Ooh.
This one high and deep toward right center. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. William Sasaki will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
All right, Jason.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And they've got the runner between first and second.
Damn.
And they'll tag him out in the rundown.
Yeah, a real nice move that time. Got him caught leaning on that front leg. You see his right leg, and he had nowhere to go after that.
Brian Leary digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
Oh, no.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some major league playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him. He's starting to drive the ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority, too. And this is case in point.
Giovanni Urshela is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A runner at first with no outs here. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Lundgren comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Jarrett Parker will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in there to start the 6th. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around with these guys so far. It's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
Brian Leary steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He waits, now the pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Sasaki arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left. Gabriel Gomez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that's in there. Base hit. Giovanni Urshela strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Here's the ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians forced to settle for one. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Indians 2. Ike Javeri is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Jason Lundgren will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball. He's right on it. Right into the left center field gap. He's going to wind up on second. Leadoff double.
William Sasaki will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Devin Mesoraco will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
That's a nice play over there at first. They hit his pitcher right in stride. But meanwhile, the run is in to score from third base.
Jason Lundgren ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Pause, now the pitch. And he turns
Oh, can this go?
field.
Gone!
And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's
Can I get a triple? 16-2 Mariners? Damn. We're killing the Tribe. Or we're scalping the Tribe. That's gone.
This one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one?
Upper deck shot.
It's another home run. Solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
now this for a welcome to the ball game. One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the man designed.
17-4 Mariners.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs. That was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
Oh man, that is so... What a way to start the 2020 season.
So that just about does it. For BK, Psycho, and crew, I'm Matt Vasturgeon. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 17-4. So long from Seattle.